engagement. Like, he's just so sure about where the enemy is at pretty much all times. Real delight to see. Second map starting now. Virtus.pro and FaZe here at the first semifinal. So welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It will be on the T side for Virtus.pro and CT side for FaZe. And already Neo managed to get down. There's Mihu opening it up and getting a quick kill. Bialy actually somehow walks past, but still gets the kill on Neo. Oh, sorry, on Nico. Neo going down to Rain, and now it's a 3. Make that a 2-on-4 as Mio continues the work, getting a double kill.
Oh, this is going to be so awkward. Bialy making his way up as well. He's going to be able to wrap around. Rain is low HP if he gets tapped away. And there it goes. Kerrigan brought down by Pasha, and Rain is all that's left. He's going to get his flank on. We'll see coming through Mini. The bomb is planted. And surely they've spotted him out. Now great one tap from Rain. 1 versus 3. He's got 2 kills, would have to go for the ace, but not even going to get close. Mihu stops him cold. 3 kills for the man in the pistol round.
Yeah, picking up where he left off, apparently. Very, very good beginning. FaZe aren't going to take it too lightly. Going to be piling up with armor and upgraded pistols, which is not that uncommon. Although the armor part, sometimes people don't do now. Means they're going to have lesser buy in the 4th round. Pasha will get a headshot on Olaf. That's a good way to get started. Kerrigan somehow snuck his way through, but couldn't really do anything with it.
Yeah, it seemed like they were on the verge. I mean, that kind of a push through, you can do some damage. You can kind of throw a spanner in the works, so to speak. But Virtus.pro handles it very well. Just down to Nico, and at this point, even economic damage isn't a whole lot to write home about. But maybe just show off a little bit. Great one tap from Nico, just popping up. And Bialy is, that's got to be the worst game of peekaboo he's ever played.
Yeah, he was not loving that. We saw him the first time around and was absolutely ready for it, but...
Nico is ready for it as well. He really pre-aimed that corner of the box. So that's an AK-47, Anders. And if Virtus.pro doesn't take this away from him, we've seen just 1 AK brought into a round change the entire fortune of a match. So an element of danger, especially on someone like Nico, who has armor with it as well.
Especially on a map like Nuke, where you can really be mobile on the CT side and be in a lot of different places at once, it seems. But, oh, somehow winning that fight. He's down to 10 health, so he has to evacuate this way. If he runs the other way, he's going to run into the bomb, and they're right on the side. Surely he's not going to make it out. It's a good job, but they even trade out the MAC-10 for the AK-47. So not such a bad loss really for Virtus.pro. But it could have got scary.
No, it is important that they chase that down. I mean, even as crazy as it sounds, that is a huge kill to be able to get to make sure he can't have it. So just pistols again for FaZe. Some investment into P250s, not a whole lot. This is all 3 pistol rounds won by Virtus.pro in this series, which I think, yeah. I don't know the exact stat. They did have some atrocious stat for how many like terrorist-side pistol rounds they'd won recently. It was really bad, so this is at least good. And of course, the Kraken's back on the field. It's been a while, I feel, since we've been able to get excited about the Kraken.
Yeah, JW's been letting us down for a while now, but not Snacks.
Daddy's here.
Yeah, really picking it up. Obviously has severe limitations, but get up close and personal, Moses, and it'll really do the job.
Snacks is like one of the big reasons why Virtus.pro has always been good on this map. Is he loves getting into these vents, and the way he plays door is so tough and so confusing to deal with, I think, for defenses. So we'll keep our eye on that. We'll keep track of him and how he's playing and how he changes it up throughout this half. But if he's going to be able to get into those vents frequently and with ease, it's going to be some trouble. Oh, okay.
Wow. That was looking like pure art panic, yet somehow it works. Nico's picked up an AK. They're going to buy an extra on anyway FaZe, but it definitely helps to have an AK. Getting a lot more utility on one player, and that is always a good deal.
Just saving money for the future as well. Kerrigan is voiding. He's going to get wrapped upon by Snacks. Surely this should be a pretty easy kill. Low HP for Kerrigan. No, it's not that easy. Mihu does get dinked, and that's kind of important because he's forced away. Snacks is going for this gun, but again, he only has the shotgun. He's going to wrap around, and great kill from Nico. He's looking on point early on. That's got to be, I mean, it's nothing too crazy, but some of those shots he's hitting with this AK have been precision, and that's just Neo tracking very well. Getting a bit lucky.
It's the fact that the first 4 bullets that he fires are just way off, and then he just jerks his mouse and hits an instant headshot. Not bad at all. 3-0 though. Virtus Pro, not a bad start at all here for playing T side on Nuke. That's what you want. There's a lot of work still to be done. This is going to be a smoke grenade that's set up for Heaven. The first flashbang is just to clear out the window, otherwise you can't get the smoke in properly, and then they're going to be able to smoke it off. Very common, although there's been a change to the window. It is more or less the identical smoke as to the one that it was earlier, so not too bad. Pasha winning the fight against Olofmeister. That is a good start.
Yeah, just ducking right into the fight. Good dink for Olaf, but he can't complete it. And Guardian now, he wants to rotate over to help out, but there's Molotovs in the way, and I think he's got to be a little bit paranoid, a little bit worried that Pasha already has the angle, so doesn't want to commit too much to a peek. Rain has rotated below, and Kerrigan is on the flank, and Rain stopped this plant. It's inside the smoke. He sprang through, he gets some damage. It's Nico with the AK to take down Snacks to trade him off. It's a 3-on-4 as this retake begins, and Nico knows right through the door. Pasha goes down, and now trying to build upon that, but he can't. Mihu and Neo have a crossfire, but Neo's backed up right into Rain.
It's a very important kill for Rain. Trying there, Guardian, but not connecting, and Mihu will take him down. Now it's Rain charging in. Bialy will drop him. And that's the first rifle round gone for FaZe. That's an absolutely huge win coming in here for Virtus Pro. How are they going to respond on the FaZe side? It looks like CZ and Armor and three grenades, Moses. Some fireworks.
Can you feel it, Anders? This is the exact start you want if you're Virtus Pro, if you're looking to upset across this semifinal. 4-0 on the T side, and now nades out, going to stream out into the yard. Kerrigan with the opening kill on a Snack, so that's well done from him pushing in towards door again. They've been highly aggressive in door. A couple times they've pushed through, don't want to give Snacks the space to operate. He did only have the shotgun, so it's not like Kerrigan has any kind of a weapon that can really turn this around, but if he gets in position, could cause some damage. Looks like he's going to go right at the door, spamming through. Mihu's got him low. 4 HP, but still just barely holding on to this lower bomb site.
Yeah, they're taking a bit too much damage right now. That's great work from Olofmeister. Getting a double kill with the Deagle, picking up an AK-47 now. Looking for the triple, and the timing was almost with him. Bialy was moving forward, so his recoil would have been all over the place, but he picked it up anyway. Guardian and Rain now. They can somehow steal this round. 50 seconds. Guardian obviously covering the bomb. This is a very uncomfortable position to be in. You have... If they come through the door, then great, but if they get a bit close like this... Oh, he sees it. Mihu checking the corner. Very good play. He almost hesitated there and just looked the other way, but...
This guy is having quite a series, Mihu. So many important kills, and that one little tap gives up Rain's position. A nice frag on a Mihu, but not enough time to recover for Bialy coming from the back. 5-0 for Virtus Pro. That one got sketchy. Olaf with a play and a half here. Makes this very dangerous for Virtus Pro, but good recovery. Yeah, just that little knee sticking out a bit too much.
So FaZe, that, I mean, all things considered, they're going to be quite happy about that, limiting the Polish economy as much as they can. Now they can buy again. So 5-0 is not great, but we already seen once that FaZe can come back and even if it looks like they're behind, you should never underestimate them. I think that's the rule by now.
That's the rule.
That's the rule.
Well,
that's a good grenade on Olofmeister, actually.
Yeah, that's quite nice. 40 damage, down to 60 HP. And actually, Virtus Pro being pretty cautious this round. I think they've been punished a couple times. I mean, obviously, Snacks has had some issues with some players pushing in towards the door, but right now, here comes a hit. Utility out deep. No one popping out of this door quite yet. They're actually, this is all a ruse. They want to go towards ramp room, and Olaf takes the shot. He's just going to fall away. That's a good return grenade from him as well. It's going to help out a lot with the M4s. Just that one dink able to clean up some of these damaged opposition. I think Virtus Pro, at the moment, has FaZe a bit confused about where they go. They have ramp room, but with Olaf dropping down, they don't really have a clear idea of what they're supposed to do next.
Man, this is an unbelievably confusing round right now for Virtus Pro. I'm not sure if they realize where FaZe are. The opening kill goes in favor of Neo. Olofmeister, if they come out on the right-hand side, that's going to be a big problem. Nico's trying to help him out. Getting a kill on Pasha, and Olaf bouncing, finally going to come into play. There's Nico with a headshot. And suddenly they close it down. 18 seconds here, and there's not much Neo could do to try and win the round. He's going to get a headshot, but still too many players left, and That will be the round, the first one here for FaZe. So I don't mind the fake on A and then pushing to ramp, but it's like if you fake A, push to ramp, then don't really go for it, then sort of weirdly spread out. Like, that's almost too deep.
Yeah, it's also hard. I mean, it is kind of, this is why Nuke can be so difficult on the T side. This is why it's so important that Virtus.pro has this start. I mean, you could see, you gain a big part of the map at ramp room, but because Olaf just drops down, and then he's got Nico to back him up, it's like, what do we do next? We've gained this big portion of the map, but it doesn't actually allow us to build it into something. And obviously, Nico coming down and playing behind Solo is the big piece of that puzzle, helping out in a big, big way. You have two players set up like that, and it's so difficult for Virtus.pro to make their way into a bomb plant. They've run out of money, though, even with a 5-round run. This is the last purchase. Both of these teams, actually, this is kind of that round where you're playing for control of the economy. The winner here is going to get one of those like almost artificial 2-round boosts just because they're going to have way more to spend than their opposition. Wall of smokes, but it's pretty close towards connector. They could jump through it. Rain is guarding the stairs, and I think they are. I think this is going to be a split towards that upper bomb site coming in towards Mini. Molotov holds him off. Great trade from Neo. Doesn't matter that the initial kill didn't go the way. Now Nico inside the bomb site's got to be stellar. He's blind, but he's recovered. Double kill, almost 3. And they've held on. Snax is all alone inside the bomb site, and they're already here. And the nade pretty much seals this round. FaZe are going to take a second.
How much damage did the grenade do? How much was he on before?
I think it was 40s, I want to say.
All right, fair enough. I was just confused for a minute. Yeah, 46, fair enough.
So I did 44.
Yeah, that's...
quick math.
Good on you, Moses.
I saw you look over at me. I was confused. You thought that was like the holy hand grenade.
I wasn't quite sure. I was wondering for a minute. Early smoke out. Gonna be putting a little bit of a stop there with Mini, but not really helping them out all that much. Still plenty of presence inside the bomb site to shut that down. Looks like FaZe have really started to pick it up here on the CT side. Guardian getting another kill, make it a triple in fact, but the bomb will go down. So mission accomplished here for Virtus.pro, I believe.
Yeah, I feel like they didn't really invest a whole lot into that round, so that's actually really cool. They're able to get the bomb planted. Well done from Bialy, sneaking through to the lower site. So a third round for FaZe. Virtus.pro is going to have plenty of money, everyone over 5,000. So a strong buy coming out. We haven't seen the, we did see the AWP on Pasha earlier on, but now not investing into it without armor. This is a great round from Nico, a great sequence for him. This second kill is so important. If he goes down there, that's much harder for FaZe to recover. 3 to 5 as they build back into this. Virtus.pro. Bialy and Pasha outside. 3 players inside lobby at the moment, but just watching for pushes actually now. Look at Snax right behind the smoke. That's an old school play, and Nico falls for it.
Okay, he's going to be angry, Nico. He was just checking that and said, well, no one's there. Kerrigan dropping down on the low ground. A little bit sketchy. Oh, right in Rain's faces. Snax dropping down the ladder and taking him down. There's Guardian next in line. Pasha coming with the kill. And Olofmeister and Kerrigan now 2-on-4. Very uncomfortable if they start losing. They just were about to make a great comeback. Pasha hitting another headshot. Double for him. Olof now alone. This is a big turnaround early on.
Snax just puts so much pressure on that upper bomb site. I mean, first, the kill on Nico obviously is really nice, but then when he turns the corner, he spots Kerrigan, and that just makes it so difficult for FaZe to get in a position, because Kerrigan knows he's the only player in that bomb site. He needs help once he spots one. Great tap from Olofmeister. I doubt he goes for this. He could, but 1 versus 3 not feeling likely.
No, seems very risky, doesn't it?
It's insane. When you apply that much pressure to the upper bomb site, it just puts so much... It's so hard for the rest of the players to kind of really watch their spot. The outside players are trying to fight their way to get to Mini to kind of help out the upper defender, and then they're getting pressured from outside as well. So just Snax's ability to have influence there is phenomenal.
And then he jumps right on Rain's face. Out of all the people you wouldn't want to try and jump on your face, Snax would be
He's up there,
top
yeah.
of the list.
I think so. Zipnix, on the other hand, would be could handle that one.
You say that, Moses, but actually, let's not.
Yeah, let's not.
Oh man. You think Rain has that every single day, but that might be the crucial kill. 6-3. I feel like that's the most tricky part about playing CT side nuke, is just trying to figure out where do I go when this person goes down. You know, oh, we lost the vent player, so who's going to move to cover that part of it? Good kill for Olof, taking all the attention away. That gives Rain a little bit of space to pick up 1 and a 2 and then 3. Snax and Neo, no chance to reply. That kind of engagement. If Olof goes down immediately, then they have all the time in the world to check for Rain. Then they're not worried about that at all.
Yep.
But 1 kill for Olof sets everything up for the Norwegian player.
And critically, that's the round FaZe. Their money was on the ropes, so the fact that they win it so cleanly, Rain with a triple kill, this is really nice. Olof getting traded, take him out at the feet, and then an easy kill, an easy follow-up on a Snax. But with 4 players surviving, FaZe is going to be all right with their economy, and it's a beat-up buy. It's a busted purchase for Virtus Pro. AWP on Pasha, he's going to take that outside. UMP on Neo, AK on Mihu. And pistols for Snax and Bialy, so I wonder how they're going to do this. Snax is over towards door, as is usual. Surely if Virtus Pro is able to steal this one away, it'd be something incredible. Guardian outside with the flashbang, going to force him off the angle, but Pasha hasn't really taken one that's going to be any danger. Some delayed smokes coming out. Blocking Guardian's vision. He can... Oh, okay. Right over the top of that smoke, Pasha finds him.
That's a huge kill. You could tell that Guardian was not ready for it.
Oh my god, another one. This gets interesting now. Nico trying to make up for it. He's getting shot at from 2 different angles. How do you know where to look if you're Nico? That's so unfortunate. He's going to be pissed off. And Olof, he's now got to recover. Dinked up, not able to get a double. And they've done it, Virtus Pro. They've cracked it open. It's just Rain in a 1 versus 3.
Even when he's panicked, Nico, he still just looks like he's sort of got it under control. It felt like if they peaked at the wrong time, then he maybe could have fought his way out. So many targets. Pasha opening up the round, Mihu closing it. And that will be a round for Virtus Pro. 7-4. That does break, well, I guess that's an open question. Should break the FaZe economy. They could buy 2 rifles, I think, but the rest can't really buy. They're in a dangerous position right now. This is now a very good first half of Virtus Pro.
If you invest, if you're FaZe and you invest here and you invest too early, you're pretty much force buying for the rest of the half. So they've got to be very careful how they do this, and they are going to go for it. So a big risk. They're putting a lot into this. Nico picks up the AWP. 7-4. Virtus Pro shocking the world. And then, I mean, this match, even outside of even this individual tournament, but this has larger implications of, you know, the story and the narrative around this FaZe team. We've seen them have a really tough time handling the pressure on the stages in grand finals, right? But if you're going to be dropping this map, the series to Virtus Pro,
yeah,
what does that mean?
I mean, that would definitely be very, very upsetting to them. There can be no doubt about that. Playing a little bit with the squeaky door. Snax might get a little bit overwhelmed. No, in fact, he's going to hold on just fine. I was going to say there's a lot of targets there. But now they know the AWP is in play. And that's a nice little piece of information. Ooh. Oh my god, what a shot coming out from Nico. Taking down Mihu, and suddenly it's a 3-on-3. He
was ready for that. It's still not an easy shot, but I mean, he knew what was coming next. And now Nico going to go for more, misses the opportunity, but he just keeps pushing forward. He knows they need him. It's Kerrigan who joins up. Pasha down to just 1 HP. FaZe, this risk might pay off because they didn't invest everything. It was just Nico and one other who bought. So 2 players are fully invested, but at the moment it looks like they're going to turn this on its head and win it back. Is Virtus Pro saving with 40 seconds left? Pasha's sneaking back towards T-spawn. I think they're just giving up on the round.
It's probably the fact that the bomb is dropped in lobby. I mean, what more can you do after that? It's really hard to explain how big of a risk it is for FaZe to be buying in this round. But when it works out, they do just come out looking like geniuses, don't they? That's massive win there. Nico has been playing out of this world, so
He has been, but I think if you're FaZe, you want more out of him. I think at this point, if you're FaZe, you take all the restraints off Nico. You just say, don't even worry about playing as a team. Just do your own thing. Because you could see that round with the AWP.
Yeah,
he's really trying to exert some influence on this game. And if he's going to be in that mindset, and if he wants to go for that, I think you just remove all the inhibitions. 5-7 FaZe. The risk pays off, so they're back into it. They don't have to sit any rounds out. 5-7, and Virtus.pro, they're going to have a weird buy of their own. The AWP is still in Pasha, but because he saved it, no bonus money. They can't really drop anything else extra over. So miHu and Neo back onto the pistols. Snax has that Kraken back in his hands. But again, you're relying on Papa to open this up. There's 2 players, 2 targets for him, and doesn't even get to respond when Rain takes him out in that fashion. And byali, a rebuttal of his own.
Yeah, it's really important to get that refrag early on. If Rain is allowed to escape that position, that's a little bit different. Nico taking down Snax, the Kraken. Not working out this time. Now, with the grenade follow-up, that's going to be a little bit annoying. miHu dropping down to 56. Guardian in position if they want to try and challenge him. They do flash him away, though. He doesn't really need to sort of be... Oh, a little bit of a stumble there. Oh, and he misses the shot somehow through the window. That's a little bit awkward. Gotta be careful. miHu's ready for him. Couple of missteps from Guardian, but there to follow it up as Olofmeister. And now they should just hold strong here. 2 versus 3. They only have 45 seconds or so. No reason to fight them any longer out in that yard.
byali's just gonna wait. He's gonna rely on Neo to make all the plays. See if Neo can open up that upper bomb site. So the entire plan is go up the ladder. If he can take out Kerrigan, then all of a sudden there's an avenue into the site. And here comes Neo. Very cautious. It's all down to this, and he spotted out Kerrigan. Neo, it's his turn, and actually has the angle. Kerrigan's not looking for it, and there it is. The upper bomb site is open. Nico is in the vents. That smoke actually might help him out, and Olof climbs the ladder, but Neo knows all about it. Critical fight here. They have to get aggressive somewhere, and Nico goes down. Now Neo, he's dropped as Olof gets aggressive, and it's a one-on-one. byali planting the bomb, and he's got to stick it, and Olof knows it. Now he swings out. Smart play. 3 kills for Olof, keeping FaZe alive.
Really, really big attempt in that 2 versus 3, and they got so close to making it work, but Olof coming back out and winning the fight against Neo. That just might have been it. Very, very good job. This is the critical kill, because there's only 11 seconds after that, so...
And if you're byali, it's so weird. You almost have to just play a game where, even if you tap the bomb, even if you just want to fake it, there's no guarantee that Olof's going to swing out. And then if you do that, then it just looks silly, and then you have no chance of winning. So going for the bomb plant, can't really blame them. The extra $800 as well helping Virtus.pro out. Again, VP getting stuck on 7. Seems to be a theme.
It has been a theme, hasn't it? Grenade through the door. Ooh, that's not bad at all. Snax is very close though, wants to bounce through the smoke, and there it is with the flashbang. Almost catching Nico in the corner, but Kerrigan was there to help him out, so they managed to stabilize just fine. Only losing 1 player, tying up the scoreline at 7-7. Again, just never underestimate the power of this FaZe team. Now, if they win the last round here, we'll have a nice mirror effect again.
Yeah. See how it goes. This is the best buy Virtus.pro's had in some times. 5 AK-47s, plenty of utility. FaZe with enough of a streak of everything they could possibly want. And Guardian's going to get aggressive. He wants to shut this down. He wants to get FaZe up to their 8th. So an opening pick, and he just falls away, content with the 1-man lead, not wanting to give it up.
Setting up for the wall. Try and at least pretend that someone's going down there. It's not always that someone actually does walk down to secret, but even just the threat of it can sometimes put enough pressure on the CT side. Maybe want to sneak in through main. They've had a really good luck doing that, Virtus.pro, just getting in close. Grenade into the corner. Kerrigan still hiding there, and a great lineup, making a double. And Snax is going to be getting a kill now. miHu going down means Snax alone, and Olofmeister going to close out the round, no problem. 8-7, and FaZe just barely win the first half by a single round. I'm not sure they're going to be super happy about the whole situation. If they lose the pistol, they might be in a lot of trouble.
They lose the pistol. That'd be crazy if Virtus was able to win all 4 pistols across the first 2 maps. That would be a great. I mean, if they end up going on to upset at 2 maps, that would be the reason you would point to, wouldn't it? Good recovery from FaZe again in this half, but just such a slow start. All the stars at some point seemed to get aggressive. Guardian started to come alive in a few rounds. Olaf had some very good rounds, obviously, and Nico is the one putting a lot of pressure on himself to make some plays. So 1-round lead for FaZe as the second half is going to kick off here. Virtus Pro looking to upset FaZe in just 2 maps. 2-0 in this first semifinal of the day, which would be just wild. The entire story for FaZe has been this is going to be their easy march to the grand finals, and Virtus Pro looking to stop them here.
It's really nice of Henry to have borrowed his jacket to a Neo. I think that's that's friendly. He's a friendly guy, Henry, so I'm not surprised. 8-7, ladies and gentlemen. Second half coming up. Second map here of the semifinals, and let's just see how crazy this can get. That smoke, I think, was meant to actually go out there, but it does sort of fall the wrong direction. And that means there's much less pressure on Virtus Pro now. They're not thinking someone might have gone down through the smoke. Instead, Kerrigan is going to win the fight against Snacks, who was tempted to go and take a peek through the edge. So now just Kerrigan seems like an absolute genius. Running in, Neo getting 1 headshot. He needs a little bit more. He's going to get the double kill. Reloading and trying to stay alive enough that Pasha can come in with a headshot on Nico. What a crazy pistol round already. Now it's a 2-on-3 and Kerrigan. Easy headshot, taking down Pasha. That's going to lead to a bomb plant. And now it's a 2-on-2. Everything on the line here for FaZe. They've got to win one of these pistol rounds, and that's a strong argument why they might. Mihu going down to Guardian. And now it's all on Bialy. No kit. He's got a decoy, I guess, but has to just make some noise jumping down. So they know where he is. He's going to have to run and try and look for them. Otherwise, he's just going to run out of time. And they're just hiding, playing with the clock against him. There's at least 1 attempt, and they're just dodging him. And the Guardian will get the kill. Nicely done for FaZe. 1 out of 4 ain't bad, Moses.
Yeah, I guess so. Yes, so Kerrigan, really nice round for him. The opening kill and that one into Pasha, which really helped out. If Pasha was able to stay alive in that 3-on-2, maybe Mihu's flank can be a bit more effective. Investment from Virtus Pro. Pistols are being bought up. Pasha on the scout as well. Might take away an AWP early on in the CTF. Might take away some nades into the 4th round, but there's some danger here on this one. Snacks with the deagle. Gonna see what he can find. One player peeks out. He knows above is where the next piece of danger comes from. He just tried to hit that headshot angle. Tough for both players to really respond. Bialy's gonna get that kill and the follow-up nade. That's all from Secret Stairs. 2 kills for him. We all thought it was gonna be Snacks, but Bialy was hiding all along, and it's a 3-on-2. Virtus Pro looking to return the favor, and Pasha, the scout, coming alive. How have they done this?
What in God's name is happening, Moses? How are they allowed to just fight outside for so long? Why weren't FaZe running behind smokes into Secret? Why were they just sort of fighting for that long? That's definitely a misstep. Bomb is outside, and Olaf has a MAC-10, has to try and go and look for it. Ooh, timing there against Pasha could have been a bit dangerous, but Olaf already down to close to half health, and 1 scout shot will do it. Pasha getting the triple, and that will be a shocking turn of events here for FaZe. They were not ready for that, and that could cost them the semifinal. Yeah,
it really could. That 1 out of 4 doesn't seem nearly as good as it really.
Spoke too soon.
I can't believe Bialy's able to get 2 kills there. That's an incredible performance peeking up.
Yeah.
This one is looking like Kerrigan's going to go fast now. Molotov going to slow it down. No nade to follow up hit. And yeah, you don't want to mess with that whatsoever, but you've used a lot of the utility on this kind of a play. And again, the follow-up Molotov just shuts it down. So at least they forced out utility, but that's not enough to be happy about if you're FaZe and you had just lost the 2nd round. Nico going to try and sneak in towards Mini, and he's made it. He's going to get the kill onto Neo, but now they're aware of the danger, but it doesn't matter. Great shot from Nico. And everyone on FaZe just making their own individual play and finding gaps. It's Olaf up next to create an opportunity.
Flashing his way in, running and gunning his Snacks. That MP9 just so effective, and Olaf is going to be sent flying down the stair or the ladder. And that will be a 9-9 scoreline, tying it all up.
This is dirty.
This second shot is absolutely grotesque from Nico. I mean, what is going on?
Gives you that Listerine face.
It really does, Moses. Not just the Listerine face, but Moses, when you accidentally swallow a little bit of it, and you just, maybe some gets into your nose from the wrong way, and it's not good, is it?
The dangers of Listerine. Well, Snacks outside with the SMG. He wants to continue fighting, and he's doing great. Headshot. A fighting retreat for him, and he's going to survive with 27 HP. No one from VP going down. Rain is up next. Good headshot from Bialy. Virtus Pro take the lead 10-9.
Take the lead 10-9. They've got a decent bank. Gonna stick on the MP9 and the Scout in this round, it seems. FaZe need to come back quick here. I think they must win this round, otherwise the economy for the Polish side is going to be very good and it'll just be too much to handle.
Looks like they're just lining up for a hit towards this upper bomb site. Everyone in lobby, all 5 players, no one outside or anything. So Bialy's going to have a lot of pressure put on him. Neo's here as well. It's all down to the timing. Oh, and it's not great for Neo. He eats a flashbang. Now he peeks out. They're checking for him. Good trade, and Bialy's still alive in the site. He's got to hold the fort, and they're going to start wrapping around him, and he can't manage his attention. Snacks is here, but it's an SMG. He does manage to get one. And now Mihu is the only one left, and he's committed. He's out in the open, and he's going to win both.
Huge play for Mihu once again. Been a little bit more quiet here on Nuke, but those kind of rounds, they really hammer home the point, if you've missed it already, that he is a god-tier player on this team right now. A huge reason why they won that first map, maybe the biggest reason why they did it. 11-9 now. FaZe out of money yet again. A lot of deagles in play, which you can't underestimate. Karrigan hitting a headshot on Bialy. And now they're just running, trying to get into a better position before Virtus Pro can react. Snacks again, he's everywhere with those MP9s. Which Snacks has been playing most of this game with MP9s and sawn-off shotguns.
And he's still got 14 kills. Actually, this is a very even effort out of Virtus Pro. The kill spread is Neo on 13 up to Mihu on 16, so everyone's chiming in a decent amount. Pasha's got to be careful because FaZe has control of this, and it doesn't seem like he is aware. Trying to find some information, and it looks like Rain could punish him at any moment, or at least get the information, and he didn't spot him there. Yeah, surely Pasha's going to go down, but it doesn't matter. He's found Nico. And Rain doesn't give up his position, doesn't want to show his hand quite yet.
It's better to be lucky than to be good, Moses. That is a little bit fortunate. He's not going to last forever, though. But at least we're down to 40 seconds. It is still a 3-on-3. So one mistake here for Virtus Pro could cost them the round. That might have been it. Neo going down to Olofmeister, patiently waiting. And if Miho tries to go up this ladder, they're going to be waiting for him. He somehow sneaks his way past 28 seconds, stops the bomb from going down. Mihu, again, the double kill, and Olof in the corner. Mihu gonna shut it down, winning the round easily. Not easy coming up that ladder, but the timing was so good.
He's just unreal, and this is exactly, you can't even really blame FaZe. That's exactly where they had just come from, up the ladder, so they're thinking it's the last place danger is going to be from Virtus Pro, and almost FaZe is able to turn that round on its head. But either way, it's all about this. The buy, 4 AKs in the AWP. They need to get started right off the bat, and Guardians put him on the right foot. Bialy goes down. FaZe doesn't have too much time left to get into this second map.
Looks like they want to go for the wall of smokes. There is someone in secret, so that fight can always get a bit awkward. Nice Molotov to force that player. Oh, actually, it bounces the wrong way. That's definitely not meant to happen. That might be a huge mistake. Pasha's ready for it, and they line up. He's going to get the kill, but a leg shot to follow it as well. Pasha with the flick, getting a double. But it leaves Guardian on 12 health. That failed Molotov really comes back to bite them a bit. Neo goes down to Karrigan, but he does hit a headshot. And Snacks and Mihu. Can they hold on here? FaZe all the time, right on the edge, winning these rounds. They're so close. Snax is in a dangerous position. They don't check it just yet. They don't even know to check it, I think. And that's one guy down at least, leaving Mihu. I'm not sure Snax could have probably waited a bit longer. Now it's a 1 versus 2, and surely he can't do it again. Bomb goes down. Mihu gonna get the 1 kill, spots the second player, and that's Nico. Instant headshot. Many players would have not taken that fight, but Nico's just, he's done with it.
Yeah, well, also it's a narrow angle that he just peeks right into. This is almost a double from Pasha, and that might have actually just ended the round there. Good follow-up onto Olaf. 12 to 10, FaZe lost 4 players in that round, so huge here for VP. They can respond. No op in play, gonna run out of nades at some point. This is faster pace from FaZe, so actually VP might have a chance. And was that Molotov? They were supposed to put one out, I think he wanted it to do, and there's a small gap in that smoke. I don't think it's exactly what he wanted. They're gonna cross, and he does spot one. He dinks him up, and he sprays him through. Guardian's down to 80, but the kill is impressive.
You're right, that's not what he wanted. He wanted to put out the Molotov before the smoke lands. That's the way it's supposed to work. He missed the timing by just a second. But otherwise, yeah, you can create a huge gap in that smoke. Oh, Bialy getting caught in the corner. That's very dangerous, but he makes up for it with style. He's supposed to probably just die right away there, but he somehow gets a double kill. All of these rounds are just so unbelievably close. Now it's a 2-on-3.
Nico got hit by that flashbang, so I think he heard it and he knew he was in vents, and he's got to be careful. Nico has the bomb as well, so this is a bit of a risky play. He's trying to lure Neo into dropping down to get that frag, but they're all patient. Snax and Mihu here as well. He's under the ladder. I'll be able to flank ramp for him. Snax is down low, and Nico's going to get that plant. This is a big fight for Olaf. He needs to win it, and he's not going to be able to. Mihu just continues to march forward and wins everything. Now Nico, he can't manage all the angles. He's out in the open, and that looks easy for Virtus Pro, but it's Bialy the double kill as they try and take the bomb site initially. That is the savior there for VP, and they're starting to get rolling.
Every single round, my appreciation for Mihu just grows a little bit. Every single time, he's just so on point.
There hasn't been a single situation where it seemed like Mihu has been afraid.
No.
Afraid to make a play.
I mean, you are playing against FaZe. You think you said it in the first map. Somehow, Mihu was the best player on the server, which is just so hard to do when you're playing FaZe. Like,
it might even be true here, especially down the stretch. He's had a couple of those critical triple kill, multi-kills in that upper bomb site that have saved them in rounds, and here obviously a double kill to end it. It's Nico for FaZe with 23 kills. Next best is Kerrigan at 16. It's the whole package that's been missing in these two maps. VP looking to upset.
They're making such a strong case for it right now. These last 3 rounds have been very close, but somehow they've ended at 13 to 10. Good grenade there to try and confuse them a bit. Nice return from Rain. That's not bad at all. And Mihu finally getting taken care of. That's going to let them down into the B bomb site. Quick Snack's getting 1 kill. But Guardian with the return, and that's a bomb plant. Don't mess this up, Virtus Pro, because that's just unnecessary.
When all else fails, rush ramp. Bialy hears this the whole way. Free kill. Neo gets Guardian as well. It's just Nico remaining, going to drop down vents, try and lurk this one out. Not a great chance of victory as he comes down. Molotov actually forces Virtus Pro out of the vents, but...
I was about to say, were they just trolling him?
Yeah, why not? Fighting the flames. 14 to 10, 2 more rounds, and VP is going to make it to the grand finals. Here in Budapest.
Yeah, I can hardly believe it, Moses. I mean, we've been saying this, I think, just too much recently. Because I thought WSG was going to be just the easy cruise through for SK and Cloud9 and maybe Fnatic. You know, surely two of those three we were going to make it to the grand final, and then that didn't really work out the way that we had thought. FaZe don't make the grand finals here. That would certainly be something quite shocking to the community. 14 to 10. They have AK-47s all around and plenty of utility. They've been doing this quite a bit. Let's see if Snax is going to be quick on the Molotov. Oh, he's not even anywhere nearby.
Well, Pasha, he's got his AWP, and he's in danger stairs again. He's going to get another opening kill, going to go for more. He's watching around the edge of the smoke. There's one more. He's got to be so careful, and he's being over-aggressive almost. He could go down. Guardian held off by a Molotov at the moment. Pasha, yes, Olaf does find him. The out lurk.
I want to criticize Pasha, but you already beat the point. That is kind of how he sometimes plays.
It's his thing, isn't it?
It is his thing, so didn't work out this time, obviously. Guardian is kind of low on health, but still a 4-on-4. A chance here. Snacks is low as well. What could they do?
It's also difficult for Pasha. There was a lot of pressure being applied to that upper bomb site from Squeaky Door, so Pasha obviously feels like it's way more of a hit than it actually was. So in that sense, well done to FaZe. Upper execute coming in. They haven't really had a whole lot of success. Neo and Bialy, they've been great, and they continue. That's the ball down, and Neo returns to form. Beautiful sequence from him and VP. 1 round away from the upset.
Yeah, he's been great in that position. You hear the echoing return, almost seems like from a bygone era, Moses. The Virtus.pro chant somehow made it back here into the Budapest arena. A timeout has been called for, and I can't really blame them here. 15-10. This is such a shocking turn of events. Virtus.pro suddenly back in action.
First map was 16-14 victory for VP on Cash. Now 15-10 FaZe. No more mistakes, no more opportunities. It's all going to come down to what they can discuss, what they can figure out during this pause. They're not going to have a whole lot to start this out with as well. 3 CZs, a UMP, and a Galil on Guardian. You're fighting with rags here if you're FaZe.
Trying for it again. Not quite succeeding. Hoping to catch someone running through. Actually does a bit of damage to Nico, I believe. That's annoying. But they've made it down into the lower bomb site. One last chance for FaZe here. Otherwise, they're going to be out of the tournament, which I did not think I was going to have to say. All the momentum, everything in favor of VP right now. Good grenade in the back line. That's going to almost explode 2 players. But so far, the kills are happening in favor of FaZe, and Pasha missing just a little bit here. There is a flank coming in from Carrigan, and this could actually be the huge play. But they're all just storming that B bomb site. No hesitation at all. Carrigan now has been found out as well. Trying with the C-set 75. And Rain hiding. That defuse not quite happening yet. Rain going to get 1 kill, but then he goes down. And now the defuse is in. 3 versus 1. Running in with the knife. Trying to stab it, but it's not going to happen. 16-10. Neo defusing the bomb inside of the smoke. And Virtus.pro make it to the grand finals, knocking FaZe out of the tournament. My God, who would have seen this coming?
I don't think anyone saw it coming, and you could even see, I don't even think FaZe saw it really coming. I don't think they really believed until that defuse actually comes through. The frustration on Carrigan immediately.
They need to carry Mihu off that stage, and just an unbelievable performance from him. Playing against some of the best players.